Hey everyone, so we're going to be doing an 8th grade standard. This is translations and reflections. So I'm combining two concepts together into one quick video. Translations, if you recall, are simply just movements of the shape. So if I move the shape down, this exact same shape, the same exact orientation would occur anywhere else on the graph. So if I decided to move this over, let's say, 6 units, D would go from being at a positive 2 at X to a negative 4 on right here. So that would just move straight to the left. D would be end up here, E would end up here, and F would end up straight down here. So this thing would just basically look just like this, just moved over to the left. So translation is basically no change in shape, no change in size, no change in orientation. It simply looks exactly the same, just somewhere else on the graph. Reflection's different. Reflection's basically what happens is you take that shape and you flip it over. So if I took that shape and I flipped it over on that side, this flat part, the straight part here, would end up basically right here. And then it would come out and go down this way. So it would actually reflect itself onto the graph. And if you have me as a teacher, you know when you see yourself in a mirror, you see a reflection of yourself. You do not actually see the real image of you. Try it. Look in the mirror, lift up your right hand, and look at the person that you're looking at, and tell me what hand they're lifting. It should be their left. So your right hand is their left hand, or your image's left hand, if you will. So it's never perfect. That's why some people genuinely say when they look at a mirror and they look at a picture of themselves, they go, well, I look different in a picture than I do in the mirror. And they think the picture's wrong because they look different. Well, technically, the picture's correct. It's actually the real image of what the person looks like. It's the mirror is what fools you. And you're most often looking into a mirror more often than you are looking at the picture. So you're going to notice some differences. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. So what we're going to do is we're going to follow these directions. We're going to reflect a triangle DEF over the y-axis. So you notice the y-axis acts as our line of reflection or line of symmetry. I'm going to take this and reflect it over here. So what you're going to do is you're going to look for, just start with 1 point. So I'll start with D. D is 2 units away from the y-axis. So that means it's going to be 2 units away from over here as well. So D is going to end up being here, and this is going to be D prime. E, same thing. E is located at 5. You can see it on the x-axis here. That's located at 5. So at negative 5, it's going to be right here. And that's going to be E prime. And then F is also located at 5, but it's at 5, 1. So the only thing that's going to change is the x value. The x value is going to change to a negative 5, but it's also going to be at a 1 on the y. So that's going to become F prime. And so what we do is we just simply connect the dots, make our triangle as well as we can. And that's it. So that's the reflection of this image. And so technically this image is called what we say the pre-image. This is what we call pre-image. And this is called the image. Now, number 2 says translate DEF, triangle DEF down 7 units, 7 units down, and then right 2 units. All right, so we're going to go 7 units down and then right 2 units. I want to pick, well, actually, I'm going to do both of them that way. Instead of recreating, so you could move one of those points down 7 units and then 2 units to the right, and then just recreate the image that you see up here, or move them all in that direction. So 7 units down, so let's start with F. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. So that's going to end up right there. Let me use a different color so we don't get too confused about what's what and what became what in that such. So that's going to be F. That's kind of weird too, because you can notice in the camera here, this looks orange, obviously. But if you look here, it almost looks like yellow. But this is actually an orange marker. I had a red marker, and this is orange. You see that? So that's kind of weird how that shows up as orange. Anyways, all right. So this is F prime prime. So when I have 2 primes marks, you see the marks there. It has 2 instead of the 1. And then E, same thing. Go down 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Over 2. 1, 2. So that's going to end up right here. And that's going to be E prime prime. D, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And over 2. 1, 2. And that's going to be D. And then simply you just connect your dots. And that's it. So the question now on 3 is, can we go, and this again, oh yeah, this is also another image, by the way. Can we go from here to here another way? Is there another way that we can get there without going this way, without reflecting across the y-axis and then translating it down 7 units and 2 units to the right? So there's another way to get there. And the answer is yes. But you would basically do the same exact thing, but sort of the opposite. So what you would want to do is you want to go down 7 units, and instead of 2 units to the right, go 2 units to the left. And so what's going to end up happening is this is going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2. It's going to end up right there. And D is going to end up basically right here. I mean E. And then F is going to end up right here basically. So this is also going to move right here. Okay, so you could translate this down here and then reflect it across the y-axis. Okay, the y-axis. So you're going to reflect it over here, and that's it. So you could translate it down 7 units, and then 2 units to the left, and reflect it over the y-axis. So that's another way to get there. Well, hopefully this was as clear as can be. Let me know if you have any questions. Please comment. Definitely hit the subscribe button and the bell. Again, I don't make anything from these videos, and I don't suspect I'll ever get 1,000 subscribers. But if I can help 1 or 2 people, that would be great. And that's why I do these videos, to help people understand middle grades math. And this is not, hopefully this isn't too complicated. I try to make things as simple as I can. But again, let me know how I can make this better, and I would be happy to do that. Have a great, wonderful evening. God bless, and I will see you in the next video.